This van has already been on some pretty epic adventures. While the interior is fully custom and totally built out, the chassis is mostly stock. But that all changes today because we are lifting this van 5 inches, and it's gonna be stupid in the best way.
Oh my God. It's
wow. On the way to the shop to drop the van off. This has been a long time coming. I've been planning on this lift and researching it since we bought the van 2 years ago. Today's finally the day. Now, normally we don't make videos about dropping things off at shops and checking out what the shop did. More of a DIY channel, as you guys probably know. For this one, we needed the help. I don't think the lift is outside of my mechanical abilities. It's mostly a bolt-on, and you gotta weld 2 brackets on. I can't fit in the garage. We don't have the shop anymore. No way we could do this lift in our garage. And we just don't have a flat spot on Wilder Mountain to actually like properly lift this thing. So like you could do this with floor jacks and jack stands, that sort of thing, if you had enough headroom and you know you could clear your garage doors, which we can't. So I decided to spend the money and have some professionals do it. Here's some predictions I'm gonna make. I think that without putting larger tires on this thing, because I think ours are like a 31, I think it's gonna look like it's on stilts maybe. We're gonna see though. These are oversized from stock, but the lift that we're doing is the WeldTech Designs 5-inch Baja Grocery Getter kit, which is my favorite name for a lift kit I've ever heard in my life. And they have a couple of different variations of this. We're going with the Fox Shocks full front end, but we're only putting blocks in the rear since we've got the E350 and we've got the E350 springs, and we're rated for a pretty good weight capacity. If the rear end feels like we want to like increase the spring rate to match up with what we do in the front end, I will probably have the blocks taken out and get some custom springs built to the weight of the rear axle and replace it down the road as like the next upgrade. I expect a ton of suspension travel out of the front end. The other thing I'm a little nervous about is this kit, unless you do some special stuff with it, removes your front sway bar. So we're doing a sway bar delete on this thing. The spring rate is stiffer on these upgraded springs in the front, so we're hoping that cancels things out. I'm curious what it's going to be like on the highway, if it's going to get a lot of body roll or not. The upside to that, of course, being that like when we get it off-road, we're going to get a lot more articulation out of the front end. Instead of the rig rolling from side to side, it'll just crawl over stones. The shop that I'm taking this to is OZK Customs. They used to be called OZK Vans. They are a custom van builder and custom shop here in Northwest Arkansas that just happens to be like literally 3 miles from the house. And I found them because I got on Facebook Marketplace when we were building this van, and I was trying to source a jump seat for Henry that goes in the back. There's a Ford Transit seat that he sits in right behind me. Yeah, and these guys build out a lot of Ford Transits, and they were selling the seats they were pulling out of them when they came from the factory. That's where I got it, and that's how I found out about it. Drove over there, and I was like, this is a sweet shop, and I walked around, and we talked about it then. I said, man, I'm gonna want to do a lift one day. Is that something you guys could do? Here we are 2 years later, getting it done. Another van for sale, just like ours, guys.
In a quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Wow, I see a big schoolie back there. Let's do it. Oh yeah, you do have the shirt.
There you go. Yeah, how's it going?
Good, man.
Jack.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm really
How's it going?
excited.
I'm Pete. What's up, Pete? I'm Casey. Good to meet you, Casey. Jack's been helping us kind of price everything out and quote it and stuff like that. And he was really chill. He told me that they would do the whole thing with no labor costs for it.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That was pretty dope,
That's
man. I
how it
really
works.
appreciate that. Yeah. I heard about this. Yeah. Yeah, it's out there. Do you guys want me to pull around or just leave it out front?
Have you met Alex before?
I have not.
Okay, he's
Well,
our
I might
shop
have.
leader.
I came here like 2 years ago
And it would've been me.
I bought a transit van
Okay.
seat from you guys.
You had a Jeep.
I did, and I was talking to you about that. Yeah. So I bought that transit van seat. It's installed in this van that you can do a lift on. So it's my third seat for my kid rides in that thing.
Okay, cool. Glad you're still using it.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
awesome.
totally.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, dude, totally. When I was researching this, I know that the only question I had was on the brackets for the radius arms for this thing. There's some variable placement depending on what size tire you want to ride.
Right.
I want to set it up for 33s.
Can you make a note of that, please?
Not 35. Yeah, it's either like a 9-inch mark or a 10-inch mark. And
Right,
we do one for the
exactly.
33s. Yeah, I know. This is my second build in it. I built it out once, and it had like we called it our coffin bed that was way up here, and it kind of slid out to the front, and we spent a summer in that thing, and we're like, all right, we can do better than
Like
this.
this far from the ceiling.
Yeah, it was hard because this is the passenger van, and it's got a rear AC unit, and I didn't want to take it out because it's like plumbed into the, you know.
That's a cool build, man.
I'm like, man, thanks, man, I appreciate it. It means a lot. Worked our butts off on it. It's got a cool...
I like functionality.
Yeah, totally. This is like, we put the cook stove on here. Stuff. But yeah, man, we lived all summer in it. We took it to Colorado and family of 3 mountain bikes and just had a blast all summer. Yeah, and the only thing I wished is that I weren't dragging my ass every time we went over a bump. So hopefully this lift will help a little bit. You know?
It should.
I mean, I'm not expecting it to get an incredible departure angle by any means, you know.
I've been contemplating. Mine's just like a passenger van right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to build it out or not because it's like so short.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we don't mind the short. There's
You're a little bit taller than us. We're short.
I'm like,
you can see we're 5'6".
5'11".
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we're
Never mind. I'm standing uphill or something. Yeah.
But we've got that little like storage cube, and you can just sit on it and cook and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you spend most of your time outside of the van.
If we're hanging out in the van, it's only because it's like bad weather.
Yeah.
You know.
And then
Fair.
like for versatility, like this comes out completely, so we can still haul plywood and stuff down this long the
Yeah,
length.
that's
of
the
it.
other thing we didn't want to lose is like this is my truck.
Yeah, we don't have a
this is
truck,
just,
so.
like, the leaf that's in there, so still got
Nice.
the full
nice.
sheet goods fit right here, corner to corner.
Yeah, I would. The low roof hasn't been an issue like
Yeah, I
I
love
think.
it.
Yeah.
And like,
That's good to
I
hear.
could until you guys do what you're gonna do to it. It used to fit in the parking garage. It probably won't after this, but we'll see. It might. Depends on the garage, right?
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right, you ready to hand it over, Casey?
Yeah, man. Cool.
He's been so
got the key?
excited.
Got you to sign anything?
So I got to go visit the van yesterday. They sent me pictures. I was kind of suspicious this might happen. I had told Jack, I said, hey, take a look at the ball joints and let me know if they're in rough shape, because if so, I want to replace them. And they sent me pictures, and the ball joints were completely shot, as well as the tie rod ends. And rather than pressing new bushings into the tie rod ends, they just weren't that expensive. I think for like less than $200, I was able to just buy brand new tie rods and adjustment sleeves and everything. Everything under there is going to be completely rebuilt. Now I'm just waiting for a phone call that it's done.
Hey, Casey, what's going on?
What's going on, man?
I'm staring at a van that's about 5 inches higher.
Heck yeah, dude.
We got the ball joints priced. We got the tie rod taken care of in there as well. So we're good to go.
Cool, man.
Well, we'll see you in a few.
Yeah, I'll see you in about 20 minutes.
All right.
All right, bye. Let's go get a van. It's here somewhere.
Doing your reaction.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Oh, I think it looks great.
Oh, look at how f***ing high up it is.
I was worried it was gonna look stupid.
Oh, dude.
Oh, there's a schoolie back there.
Yeah, I saw that when I was up here the other day. Oh, it's leveled out. Holy shit. What do you think, Mom, Butt?
You gotta get bigger tires.
We do gotta get
But
bigger
not right
tires.
away. It's fine right now.
It needs bigger tires, but
oh my god, it's so tall.
All right.
Go pay for it.
Don't remind me.
I don't have
brought
your
the big
checkbook.
checkbook.
Check the glove
I'm gonna
box.
check the glove.
I was so worried it was gonna look really stupid, but like, look, you can still, it's like not.
Yeah.
But
Does it still work?
Bigger tires will be even taller.
Yeah, but not much more.
Yeah,
it's gonna get maybe an inch higher.
I was worried we were gonna be like, I can't get in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel that different. But you can see it here.
It's different.
It's like exactly what we wanted, but look at this.
Yeah. You can still kind of reach it. Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
No problem. Yes, sir, Casey.
All right. We'll see you in a few hundred miles.
Yeah,
Get
a
it
couple
torqued
hundred
back
miles,
up.
do a retorque on it, you'll be good to go.
Cool, man. I am in the van for the first drive. I am so high up, guys. Oh my God. Now, it needs an alignment very badly, and we knew that would be the case. I've got an alignment scheduled for next week. Oh yeah, it's towed wrong, for sure. So I'll have to fight the suspension just a little bit. But oh my God, I'm up there. Feels good so far. So the whole front end is rebuilt. I mean, we got new springs, new radius arms, new I-beams, Fox shocks. Oh yeah, I bet it needs an alignment real bad. Tie rods, the whole tie rod, not just the ends. I mean, it is brand new. It's smooth. Smooth riding. Gosh, there's no body roll at all. Without the sway bar? Oh, I can't wait to get it aligned. That's gonna be a huge difference. All right, let's get it home and I'll get you guys some detailed shots of what this thing looks like in the driveway. Well, it's not exactly an off-road course, but I wanna see how it handles our driveway, which is in pretty rough shape, and it's a pretty harsh turn off this road here. I honestly thought that I would notice the lack of sway bar more, but this thing does not have a ton of sway on it. Very surprised by that. This is a very, oh yeah, dude, yeah. We lost some plates, but like, that is evidence of how much harder I could take that turn than I normally do. Yeah, it just like stays straight and level, even on a big turn like that. Dang. I can't take this out to test it, like really, until we get an alignment, which is not until next week. But you guys gotta see this thing. My intrusive thoughts are taking over, and I've decided to drive this across our ditch just to see what it does. We're gonna need a rear locker. Oh, we're almost there. Hang on. Not quite. Holy shit, though. Are we in here? Almost. That's wild. Look at this, you guys. I'm losing traction on the rear end because one of my other rear tires kind of getting up over the ditch on the back here. But truly, if we had a rear locker, I could just climb right over that ditch and up the hill. And now I'm definitely gonna have to do it. Yeah, because I just lose traction here. That's amazing. I can't believe it. That's a no joke ditch, you guys. Like, it's a solid 1.5 feet. Rear locker, rear springs, stubby bumper. I'm officially addicted. This van is just gonna keep getting stupider. I can already tell we're gonna wanna do more with the rear springs, but that's okay, one step at a time. It's just got a lot of weight on it. The springs are rolled, they're kind of clapped out. It actually rides a little bit lower in the back now than the front, even with the blocks on it. So either an add-a-leaf or some custom springs is going to be another upgrade we get to do in the future, but I'm sure it's going to drive great. All right, guys, it's time to take this thing for a little spin, go find some dirt. I'm not going on any sort of like crazy trails. sticking close to home, but I am gonna go find some kind of washboardy dirt roads. At least enough to see how these new Fox shocks do. I'm not going like way down the trails because we're still having a little bit of an alignment issue and I need an oil change. But yeah, my caster's out on the passenger side, which won't cause the tires to wear more, but it actually is kind of pulling to the left. Not super bad, especially with the steering stabilizer, but the guys over at OZK were super chill, and they're gonna have me bring it in next week and see if maybe they need to adjust something about the positioning of when we put the new radius arms on down there. There's a drop bracket that got welded in that maybe needs to be repositioned. Anyway, it drives really great, except for it just pulls a little bit to the left when you're going over bumps and stuff. Let's go find some dirt. On-road handling is great. I'm super stoked about that because one of the things about this lift kit is it does a sway bar delete. And so we no longer have a sway bar on the front. And I was kind of worried that we were gonna be rocking all over the place, but like on pavement, at speed, this thing corners great. Yeah, it's super smooth. The new shocks are really great on pavement. I mean, I love it. I thought it might be a little bit like riding on slinkies, but it's not. And then you saw what I did yesterday. Just driving across the ditch on our driveway, just being an idiot. How much more articulation we get without a sway bar. Obviously the lift, but without the sway bar, that the I-beams in the front can move independently. And oh my gosh, it's just crazy how big of a hole you can drive over with this thing. And it just kind of goes right through it. It moves a lot more underneath than it does up here in the cab. But I can only really imagine what it's gonna be like to get the performance rear springs. I mentioned this earlier, but we're sitting a little bit lower in the back than the front, so I don't love the look of that. We're not sitting at the factory ride height on the rear springs because they're old and kind of worn out. So definitely going to do that upgrade probably before we go on a big adventure this next summer. But we'll roll with it for a while. See what these washboardy roads are like. Non-existent. Potholes and stuff. Yeah, okay, so the faster you go, I mean, it just eats it up. No problem. That's a pretty big hole. That's fun. Folks, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, you need to get subscribed, not just here but also our vlog channel, Casey and Paige. Link in the description for that, because we are going to be having so much fun in this van, and I'm really excited about where we go next. I think we're going to go at 33s. We're going to do the progressive leaf springs from WeldTech on the back. I want to do a rear locker, to shred some trails here in the Ozarks. I've been dreaming of this van having this kind of like off-road capability since we got it, because it's a cool build back there and I'm very happy with that. But now, I mean, this thing just eats up rutted up roads and stuff. It's just, you know, before it was so low to the ground and I was afraid I was gonna break it. Now I just want to send it. This thing's awesome. All right, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.